Well, US President Donald Trump surprised his loyal supporters today, briefly leaving the Walter Reed National Medical Centre, waving to supporters from a motorcade before he did a lap and returned to the hospital where he's been treated for coronavirus. Sky News political presenter Annelise Nielsen's on the ground outside the Walter Reed National Medical Centre.
Peter, say what you may about Donald Trump, but the man knows how to own a news cycle. Amid all this discussion about how severe his symptoms are and his administration really fighting against reporting that they're much worse than they're admitting, he decided to come out in this motorcade, and it really did steal the show. There was no warning before they blocked off the street, and all of a sudden he was there. We thought it might have been Mike Pence coming along, but indeed it was Donald Trump, and his supporters here, who've been gathering here since he was taken into the Walter Reed Medical Facility, were just beside themselves. It really has changed the tone of reporting today, but there has been some serious concerns raised by his medical team. In particular, his personal physician yesterday was really avoiding answering questions about whether the president had been given supplemental oxygen. Today, he did admit that on 2 occasions the president needed that because his blood oxygen saturation level dipped below 95%, which is quite serious, especially for someone of his age and also his weight. But he said that it was really precautionary. He's also argued that the giving of this really strong steroids as well as the antibody cocktail, both usually reserved for severe cases, are also because he is the president and they need to make sure they do everything they can to stop him getting too sick to do his job. And they say he's continued to do it quite well. But, of course, the concern is how this continues. In COVID-19, often it's the last 7 to 10 days when those symptoms get very severe. But the message today was very much that he is continuing on as normal. There's some discussion about the number of people in the car with him, that they would be exposed to COVID-19 as well, those Secret Service agents, but we're not getting any response on that question from his administration just yet. So certainly it's still a day-by-day proposition, but looking a lot more optimistic today than it was yesterday.
That's great. Thank you, Annelise.